Hola guys, it's Maya. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you some of the things that I wish I knew before getting my own apartment. So if you're thinking about getting your own apartment, stay tuned. In this video, I want it to be super casual, and I see a lot of people like they keep doing like, I don't know, like wine talks and stuff like that where they have wine. Well, I don't really feel like drinking today, so Topo Chico it is. Yes, I'm that black person that drinks sparkling water. Say something. I dare you. Let's see if I can open it. Oh, so hard. I should have thought this through. Oh man. See, I need a man. Oh gosh. Hold on one second. Turns out I don't need a man. I just need a bottle opener. But so in this video, you know, I'm talking about some of the things I wish I knew, and I wish I knew before buying my own apartment that you have to be able to afford the rent. You have to make sure that you're picking a place that's affordable. Like, do not try to get an apartment that you cannot afford. Now, mind you, I was lucky enough that my rent was always paid on time. I was able to pay my rent, but like, yeah, if you don't make a certain income steadily, like, do not try to live in a place that's like $1,200 a month when you know your paycheck is only $800. Like, that's gonna cause you to be in like financial stress. So, you know, try to find some place that's in your budget. But especially ladies, I would not sacrifice safety to live in my budget. So I will not live in a place that I don't feel safe in. I don't care how cheap it is. If my safety is threatened or I feel any type of way, I'm not going to live there. So definitely, you know, try to find something that's in your budget, but then list what's important to you. And safety is always most important on my list. Especially being a woman, because I've had my apartment broken into and it's not fun and it's not cool and it's really scary. Another thing I wish I knew is to not live on the first floor. Like, going back to what I said, my apartment got broken into. Like, my mom used to always tell me, don't live on the first floor. Don't live on the first floor. And, you know, I was really in a tough situation. I needed to move really quick. You know, when a breakup happens, you gotta zip real quick. So I needed a place, and I got a place, and it was in my budget, and I thought it was cool, but it was on the first floor, and I needed somewhere to stay. So I said, it's okay, it's on the first floor. Well, that apartment got broken into. That was the only apartment I ever had got broken into. But when you're on the second floor, thieves or robbers are less likely to, you know, break in, because you're gonna have to carry all your stuff down. Like, think how easy it is to just break in a door and then carry the stuff to the car. So make sure, like, especially ladies, you live on the first, don't live on the first floor. Another thing I wish is always make sure you tour where your apartment is going to be in a complex. So of course you're going to take a tour of the apartment, but ask them, where is it located? And that's really important, because if you're someone that's a quiet person, you don't like a lot of loud stuff, well, if your apartment faces the pool, you're gonna have a lot of drunk people and loud music going on. So always ask, hey, where is it in the apartment complex? Like, can I go see it? And I wish I would have done that on the apartment I was talking about, the one that got broken into, because I actually didn't do that. I saw another apartment and I thought I was gonna get it, and I didn't, and they said, oh, this one's available, and I just needed a place to stay, remember? And I actually didn't know where it was located. So when I got the keys that first day, I saw that it was actually located in the corner where it wasn't very lit. And if I would have saw that before, like, getting the keys and signing the lease, I probably wouldn't have signed there, because another thing, like, it wasn't well lit. So I was scared to go sometimes walk into my apartment. So I made the mistake of not asking that. So make sure you do. When you're looking for apartments, check online. I like apartment Locator places, because they tend to give you like incentives for using them. So it could be, or they find deals for you. Like, I know there's one, I think it's called Move for Free. Like, if they send you a list and you decide to sign at one of the places they send you, they'll help you move. Like, they'll pay for 2 hours of free like movers. And my mom's actually used them before, so That's a good tip, is to like use an apartment locator. But if you don't, you know, you can go online and narrow it down to like your top choices, and go and take a review. Go and take, you know, a tour, but also look at the reviews. I remember there was an apartment I was looking at, and the reviews are terrible. Like, don't live here, the stairs are old, and people get robbed, and da-da-da. And I was like, what? Roaches? I was like, oh no, no. See, I didn't see this on the tour, because they show you all the nice stuff. They don't show you any of the bad stuff. So, look at reviews. What else? Okay, so when you're going and you're looking at apartments, always ask for specials. Like, the worst thing they can say is, no, we don't have any specials. But if you don't have any specials in your apartment complex, I'm kind of looking like, oh, so y'all think y'all all that. Like, y'all don't want to give anybody anything, okay? Because every apartment I've moved into, I've gotten some type of special, whether it's waive the admin fee, or the admin fee is half off, you don't have to pay a deposit. If you move in on this date, your rent is this amount, or we'll take $100 off your first month's rent, or you get 1 whole month free. Oh man. Or gift cards. Like, so all they can say is no. So definitely make sure that you're asking about deals, because sometimes they won't say it. So you have to ask. And mind you, these people are salespeople. Like, they want you to live here. Well, some of the places that are really, really nice, they're kind of like, we can get people, we don't need you. But still, always ask. Like, you never know what you can get, even if it's a $50 gift card. I mean, you ain't gonna take $50. Sorry, I'm looking down. Have some notes. But pay attention to the lease terms and stuff like that. I typically don't like signing long leases. I think maybe I have commitment issues. Like, when you start talking about long numbers, or long, like, you're gonna be in a contract for 3 years. I'm like, 3 years? Like, I have to be with you for 3 years? I don't want to. But make sure you're asking about the lease term, because sometimes it's cheaper if you sign a longer lease. So let's say if you did a 14-month lease, it'll be cheaper because you're stretching it out. Or let's say a lot of people that move in the summertime, well, they don't want everyone moving out around the same time. So they'll try to get you to have your lease be on a time where it's less slow. So let's say you did a 14-month lease and you decided in August, you would probably move out in October. Well, they don't have a lot of people moving out in October, so it's better for them. So pay attention to those, but also make sure that you're asking for the cheapest price lease term. Let's see. Let me drink. And this is a grapefruit one, by the way. It's really good. Oh, number one thing. Do not finance furniture. Please hear me. Do not finance furniture. That was my biggest regret. Actually, the couch I'm sitting on now, I mean, I like it. It's cute. It's real cute. I'm a cute girl. But I really regret buying this couch. And I would tell anybody, do not finance furniture. I know, like, you don't have your apartment, you didn't save up for this stuff. Well, your apartment gonna be empty until you can pay cash for it. These furniture places and stuff like that, they jack up the price. It took me 3 to 4 years to pay this couch off. Mind you, this couch was like $1,000. So that doesn't even make sense. Like, the math is off. So, like, just save up your coins, come up with a budget. Like, for my bed, I had a budget of like $500 for my headboard. That's what I wanted to pay. So I saved up that money. So I just had rails. I didn't have a headboard for the longest time, So save up your coins and go to freaking IKEA or something. Go to OfferUp. I don't know how if y'all feel about like used stuff, but do not finance furniture. It's definitely gonna cost you too much money. They're gonna rake up the price and you're not gonna be able to pay it off in that time period they give you, like interest free. So go to IKEA. Always ask about the monthly fees and the deposit, and ask them, are you gonna get the deposit back? Because most of the time they try to take it. One thing I will always say is make sure when you move out that you save a little bit of money, because they are, first of all, they're gonna charge you for the last month of the bills, which that's expected. But they're always gonna try to charge you for something. Like, they're gonna say you didn't clean well, or the blinds were messed up, or the carpet was bad, or such and such. And they're just gonna come up with fees. So make sure that you have some money set aside just in case they try to charge you for anything, because they will put that on your credit. And I've actually had that happen. And those people can forget it. I'm not paying them ever. I do not care. So keep doing it, because I don't care, okay? You're not getting your little change you thought because you charged my credit. But that leads me to a very important thing, is to take pictures as soon as you move in. Like, as soon as you open the door, I need you to take recordings of everything. I need to see everything. Make sure you record how everything looks. Even have commentary like, ooh, I don't like how that looks. Ooh, this is weak. Like, make sure, and then when you return in the keys when you're moving out, make sure you take a video again and a picture, because like I just said, they're going to try to charge you when you move out. So if they tell you, oh, we had to pay to get it clean. Oh, really? Because it is in the same condition I got it. So I need my money back then when I moved in, because it wasn't clean. And please clean your apartment before you move in it. Like, I know they say they clean it, but you don't know who was sitting on that toilet. You don't know what people was doing. You don't know how good their cleaning people were. Like, if you don't disinfect a new apartment, I don't know. I'm kind of judging you. Low key, I am. But I mean, there's a lot of tips actually that I have when I think about it, but I don't want this video to be too long. But yeah, those are some of the things I wish I knew. Let's see. Yeah, that's really it. But thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.